Hello guys and welcome back to this channel. So I took this trade which made me over 27k. Now this was a very simple trade and all that I did was to just look at the bigger time frame, and at the same time look at the smaller time frame because I'm going to execute a very big loss size. What do I do? Now to take this type of trades and to actually do what? Profit from this type of trades, always understand that it has to go according to the bigger time frame. So let's look at this now. On the bigger time frame, this was what I was looking at. Now this wasn't really my chart per se. My chart was this, which was actually messy, but I just want you to get a clear view of what I was actually looking at, right? So this is just clearly what I was looking at. First of all, price did push all the way up. That was very nice, but you can see that after taking out this trend line, price never retested it. And due to this, price couldn't continue shooting all the way up. This fair value gap right here stopped it from pushing because it has to pull from a place that has what? Much more liquidity, right? And which place has it? We have a fair value gap right here, another fair value gap right here. And I've told you guys countless times, if you are having a trend that looks like this, let's say an uptrend, right? You're having an uptrend. Now, if within this uptrend we have two fair value gaps, this is one right here and this is the other one just below it right here. This is always much more powerful as compared to the top one, right? So all I need to do is figure out the fair value gap that price might be coming to, at the same time probably retesting this trend line right here, right? So all I need to do is execute my sell trade, because on a bigger time frame I can see a first rejection right here followed by another what? Rejection. It's telling you that this place is very serious, and if buyers can't push from this range, they will have to do what? Pull from a place that has much more liquidity, which is this zone right here and this trend line right here. So that was what I was just currently looking at, and all I was waiting for is a rejection on a smaller time frame, because what I need to do is execute a very big loss size. And executing a very big loss size, I can't actually do it on a bigger time frame, because on a bigger time frame I might have something that looks like this. My stop loss will be above this range, and this might just be only what? One candle, right? And my stop loss has to be above this place right here. That is very huge. So all I need to do is come all the way down to a 1 minute time frame, which was what I was currently on, right? And a 1 minute time frame, all I need to see is a rejection, something that shows that sellers are coming into the market. Now when you look at the trend currently, what do you see? You see a movement that shows that what? Sellers are coming into the market. Now I use these things to actually execute my trade. I can use a what? A support and resistance. I can use an order block break, and I can also use a what? A trend line. Now looking at this on a 1 minute time frame, what I was looking at is a falling trend. Now a falling trend is something that I usually just look at when price is pushing all the way up. If it's in a downtrend, I usually call it a rolling what? Trend. It looks like an uptrend, but it's consolidating. So this is what it looks like, an uptrend, but it's what? Consolidating. And it always has a what? A trend line. These are what? Confirmations. This is a very serious thing. You can use this, and it's very good, to be honest, right? So this is a very nice confirmation for you to execute a trade. At the same time, the trend line is a confirmation for me to execute a sell trade. Moreover, you can also see that what is happening right here, the last low has just been taken with a massive what? Sell candle, which is just below this zone right here. You can see it, very massive, right? Execute your trade. Very simple. Now because this is a 1 minute time frame, it makes things very easy for you, because if you execute a sell right here, your stop loss is just going to be above this zone right here. And with this, if it's a bigger lot size, you might be losing at least 2,000 or 3,000, right? But if it's on a bigger time frame, like a 4 hour time frame, you can be losing about 20k thereabout. So that's why you always have to come all the way down to a 1 minute time frame to execute your trade. Now, when I was executing this trade, I already know this right here should be my first TP, just right there, right? Because yes, of course, price can equally do what? Reverse at any point in time that it wants. But because I was also looking at a bigger time frame, I know there's a high chance that price will drop all the way back into these zones right here, around somewhere 20, 32, 33, 22, right? So let's go ahead and let's search for 33 22. Now you can obviously see that it was quite extremely low, right? That was it around somewhere here, thereabout. So around somewhere here, right? Now look at it. Just look at it. I might not actually get the level very, very well, but you can check out the trade, right? I made this trade. You can check it out. I explained everything that was going through before executing this trade. You can check it out, right? Just click the link above. You can check it out. Or maybe after watching this video, you can check it out because I'll try my best and add it so that you just check it out, right? It was a very nice trade. So this is what I'm expecting. You can see that it was going to be a very, very huge trade. You sell above there, your first TP comes all the way down to this zone. Now my first TP was about 8k thereabout, and your second TP will be around this zone, which was about 20, was it 22k thereabout, right? That was it, easy as that, because I'm looking at the bigger time frame, and I know the bigger time frame can't just push without coming all the way down. So let's look at what the bigger time frame actually did. Obviously you can see that what I was telling you was quite right, right? Price came all the way back into the second fair value gap, because that is the most important what fair value gap. That is the most important range that price can equally do what push all the way up. If you actually put a very big what level right here, if you mark this range, you can see that yes, price has proven to what push all the way up several times. From there you can see it once, twice, and when you look around this range you can see those rejections. This is a massive what bias zone. So you can see that one price push all the way through the fair value gap, you should have been waiting for price to get to the second fair value gap before it will continue pushing all the way up. Fantastic. That was how easy it was. Now, to me, I was actually trying to execute another trade on a different what strategy, which was the 714 method, until I saw price pushing all the way down. And trust me, that was after my first TP even got hit. My first TP got hit, and that happened. So this is what we are currently having, right? You can see the price was coming down massively. Immediately it took my first TP, it started pushing all the way up again. Now, a lot of traders would go out of this trade, but it doesn't really mean price is going against you. It means we are still having a rejection. Now you can see the amount of push all the way down, and immediately, yes, price went all the way to the what first and second TP. Very, very nice. So you can see that it was a full hit. But I got out of the trade around somewhere here because I don't really trade news. I don't trade news at all. So because it was news time, I had to get out of the trade and find a way to execute another trade. So what was I looking for? Below here, I was just looking for a rejection to execute another trade. And that was what I did again. Price come all the way down to that zone, which is the last fair value gap. I'm executing another trade. But because this level is a place where price can actually choose to go up or come down, this is a decisional what area. I have to buy a small lot size, so that if in any case we continue shooting all the way up, I can now execute a much more bigger what trade. Do you understand the concept? So this is how you multiply your account. You look at the bigger time frame, find a suitable level to execute the trade, and you enter into it with a bigger lot size. With that small time frame, you are not going to get stopped out. But if you are trading on a 15-minute time frame, a 30-minute time frame, with this type of analysis, trust me, you might get stopped out because your stop loss is going to be huge. Now, that was just it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Try your best and learn how to analyze the trend. You see how easy this trade was. Very, very easy. I did not stress myself. Extremely easy. That is even the most important thing. That is why I don't really like trading news. I always try my best to understand price movement. Even if the news is going against me, it's going to be a reversal, and will continue shooting all the way up again or down towards my own direction, right? Or towards the direction I'm actually expecting price to go. So when you understand trend analysis, trust me, everything is going to be very, very easy. You could understand it. Price came all the way down, execute your trade, and you are good to go. It's that simple. It is that what simple. I'll see you guys in the next video. Try your best and use the 714 method. Use those strategies that I've been teaching. Trust me, it's going to be profitable. Thank you guys for watching.